Hello everyone, it's been a while. Look at that beautiful sky. It's been showery, rainy, but it's quite nice now. I thought I'd do a quick look review of how my GS is at the moment. A lot of people ask me and pictures on the road test sites and stuff like that for what I'm doing with the old gal. So I'll do a quick review. We'll start from the back, work to the front. Most of the stuff is to improve it, make it better, that type of thing. It's not always easy because BMW get it pretty right out of the box straight away, and then the rest is what I like, how I like my lights to look. Right, let's have a look. Right, starting from the back, Denali rear light, that runs off a hex can. Okay, so it's not ready for rallying or off-road, but I don't think the rear brake light is particularly bright. Oops, I just broke that again. Right, Wonderlic little bag, bugger all in it, $2. Now the rack, those who know BMWs, this rack is off a rally, and the rally should have a single seat, so it shouldn't fit. But with a little bit of work, I managed to modify it in there, trim it back, and it fits and looks just neat and tidy. Can't to keep the bike compact. Alright, at the moment it's got 10 big blocks on, but as you can see, that one's just been plugged, so I punch Saturday. So that can be swapped over. I have some different tyres on. This was on the bike when I bought it. Previous owner fitted a nice Republic. Thank you very much. These little things here, I made these at work. These are standoff brackets for the Krieger soft luggage, which I'm currently using at the moment. This here is for Touratech luggage if I want to go with the whole metal tins, the whole caboodle. Alright, so that's that. What else have we got around the back? Right. The big elephant in the room, Touratech suspension now. The other suspension wasn't totally leaking, but it was very tired, and I'd done a Hertfordshire rally and it just gave me backache, so I put new Touratech on front and rear. The standard BMW settings, or what Touratech gave me to run it on, didn't quite work out for me, so I've experimented and I think I've got it right now. I've got hardly any high speed compression at all on it, and I've only got a little bit of low speed, and for me that works. They did go up a spring rate. I've gone one heavier spring, which works fine, and I really like how it handles now. It's really nice. 12-com diff cover and a cheap Chinese cover there. Right, these are new 12-com heel guards. These attach the Krieger nicely in there. And what else? Chinese folding adjustable gear lever, works well. Touratech works footrests a little bit lower, and I quite like them. They're quite comfortable and they don't make my feet ache. Touratech side stand switch cover, Touratech 12-com side stand switch cover. You can't bypass these like you can the old ones, so this mounts really firmly. You know, it's got really strong mounts, and that's done well. You know, that's been a good investment. Okay, there's a little Wonderlic side stand, larger on there, not important. Okay, that's that. We go to here. Got rid of the crash bars and gone back to machine arts. I had these on the earlier GS's and I really like them. Sometimes crash bars can do more damage than good. Some people like them, some people don't. Drop this 2 or 3 times at Pennines and the rocks, absolutely fine. Okay, so that's that. 12-com trump card and some, I don't know what make they are. I think they're Wonderlic exhaust covers. Right, extra fan as well from 12-com, so I run a fan each side. Seats, there's only one seat for me, Seat Concepts. It's the only ones I use now. I had them on my Husky. Oh, it needs a clean. Look, left a load of cleaning fluid on it, didn't wash it off. Super comfy, super grippy. I really like them. They're my favourite ever seat on a BMW or on any bike. Okay, so this side again, these GSA brake lever with a flip down top, BMW frame guards. This is bent, as you can see, numerous accidents. It's now pretty much the right height after being bent. Right, Denali DR1s, and these are off the chap who modifies, he gets these brackets specially made so it's more recessed in. I forget his name, the bike thing or something. It's okay, it works. Little bags, don't have much of that. Little tow rope, and that's a tire pressure gauge, and that's about it. There's nothing in there. Rocks risers, because flex bars, big fan. Last two bikes have flex bars. I'm not looking to run anything other than flex bars on any of my bikes. Flex bars are quite a bit lower than standard, so I need the rocks risers to get them back up to standard. These are very, very much the same as standard GS bars, but a slightly different angle. I've got their own Bart Buster thing, which Fastco makes, works well. Here I'm now running these little double take Enduro mirrors. They're alright. If I'm doing a lot of motorway work, I'll put the double take full mirrors on, but for most of the time they're fine. Right, what else have we got? Have a look back round. Right, road book from F2R. This is a 730, I think it is. Electric, plugs in it there. I don't have it on all the time, I only have it on when it's rallying, and I've made it so it removes with these turn screws, so I can take it off, load, put road book if I want inside if it's raining, and then can put it back on the bike later. I don't have to do it on the bike. This tilts like that, so then when I'm riding I can see the speedo. Bike was supplied nav prepped. I run out of patience with nav 6s, so I now use my own phone in here on their Connect app, and Cradle works really well for rallying. That then switches and runs Rally Blitz, and I can control and reset the trip meter using a basic Bluetooth control here, which links into my phone. And if I'm not rallying, I can turn the volume up and down and swap tracks as well on my phone if I'm listening to music or something like that. Levers, can't remember who makes these. Very close, as you can see, to touching the thing, but they don't. A bit shorter, quite nice. That's really about it. There's nothing on here bling wise, there's no shiny bits, there's no 719 edition or whatever you want. BMW headlamp guard. This was repainted grey. Well, I've redone it. I've done it myself grey, then I got my mate Phil to do it, and he done a much better job. And we've done these black as well, which I really like, and these black instead of silver, and it's just sort of like shrunk the bike. It looks a lot smaller and tighter. One more thing, Hyper Pro reactive steering damper. Oh, alt rider guards under there. I forgot rad guards. I did hold a radiator on this when I first bought it off, and that was even on the road. And there's also a Wonderlake bump stop under there. That's mainly, I don't think it does any good crash wise, might do, don't know, but it reduces the steering lock for me on my arm a little bit, so I'm not at full stretch. Okay, steering damper doesn't really work unless you do it really quickly, then it cuts in. It's like normally like this, then it does work. On very, very low settings, I think I might even need to put it up one, because I've got it on 0. Right, it's actually on 1. That's it. That's about it. So what's next? Oh, so this is for a small Enduro Stand 4 bag, what fits on here, but I hardly ever use it. You know, hardly ever use it. There's other little things like this little thing in here is switched to USBs. Don't ever use that at the moment, but may well need it if I'm running a digital roadbook with Samsung. The roadbook itself is operated electrically with this one, forward, backwards, nice and simple. And this will just remove the 12-com pad, just fits back over for most of the time if I'm not rallying. When I'm rallying, it goes up like that, so you can see it when you're standing up easier. But that's about it. It's nothing major. You know, acrophobic headers as well. I didn't do them for performance, although I do get a little bit more pickup, I think, with those. It is a bit more responsive off the throttle, but I don't think it makes any more horsepower, to be honest. Mainly I've done it because of the heat off the cat. It makes the bike run a lot cooler. The bike is remapped as well to suit it, and it's really economical and really smooth to ride. You know, I'm pretty much besotted with it now, and I'm not looking forward to change it in any way, shape or form. People to ask me what's the best mod on it. For me, the flex bars, but that's not everyone's cup of tea. For me, it's personal with my shoulder. Take away the flex bars, the suspension's a massive improvement over stock. Massive improvement over stock. Would I have bought that Acropovic exhaust? No. I would have probably bought headers, but I wouldn't have bought the exhaust. You know, I just not that impressed with it. It looks nice, it sounds nice, but I quite like standard exhaust as well. So that's not really an issue for me. I don't know really. The 12 column sump guards are really quite good. I use the original mounts, so it tends to flex a little bit, so it doesn't. The shock has to go somewhere. If you've got these solid stuff, solid crash bars, it has to go somewhere, and crash bars can break frames, snap lugs, and do all sorts. So that's what I like about the Machine Art head covers. They've got a lot of cushion, rubber cushion in them, and they absorb the shock and dissipate it, which I like. You know, so if I was to start a GS now and I didn't need the arm, my arm wasn't a problem, and I didn't need the flex bars, what would I do to a GS? Not much, really. Tyres, you know, off-road tyres. At the moment, these are Kenda big blocks. I'll probably have another set of them actually. They've done okay. Done quite a few rallies. Tyres, standard GS will be footrests because they're too narrow. Bit better engine protection, head guards and that. But that's it. You know, they don't need much. And in the right hands, not mine. They're a capable bike. Right. Okay, that's it. Nothing else. Got nothing else to say really. Sun's coming down. I've got to swap wheels over now, so I can put the other, get these tyres off. But what's next? I don't know. I quite fancy some silicone hoses. The other ones are looking a bit tatty. They're not split, but they look a bit tatty. You know, that is a little bit cosmetic, which I don't normally do, but I think I might actually. I also fancy another set of wheels. My mate, ADV doubled. He's had a set built for his, but I think he's running tubes. I definitely don't want to run tubes. I want to stay tubeless, so I don't want to go something stupid, but I do fancy a set of better wheels, but we'll see. But with all the prices going up on fuel and everything else at the moment, I've got nothing else to spend on it. I've spent enough on it last 5 years, so it's a keeper, as they say. It's not going anywhere. Right, that's enough. Had enough. Go on and make a coffee. See you later, guys.